3 of our training series on how to resell a Facebook Messenger and keep 100% of the profits. Okay. So on Monday, we talked about how to actually create a landing page, basically the funnel system. And then yesterday, we talked about how to create a product. And what we need to do now is create the follow up, the process, right? We need to create a membership area that can onboard them for us. We do not want to have to give them a bunch of, training videos like in Facebook Messenger or something like that. And then kind of it makes us look unprofessional and then puts a little distrust in the product, but also you as a professional, right? So before I get too deep into all of this, I do want to say hello to Maria, who's watching on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so just so you know, I am streaming everywhere. I do my best to catch the comments. If I don't catch them, I do try to also go back. I do see that Terry is joining us from YouTube. Thank you so much, Terry. Okay, so this is the Facebook Messenger. First of all, the Genius CRM is absolutely amazing. It is so cool when it comes to organizing all of your clients in your personal Facebook Messenger. Okay. Now, I am going to do a more in-depth training on this next week, but I really just wanted to explain to you, since I had so many people interested in the partner program, I wanted to explain to you basically how all of this works and how you can set it up and actually create a hands-off business. Okay, now it does take work to get it set up. You do have to send traffic to the offer, but once you get people signed up into the software, you're completely hands-off. Okay. So, if you are interested in becoming a partner or just a user, I highly recommend you click the link in the description of the video and you can actually create a trial. Okay, that's this link here. You do get the Genius Messenger for $47 a month, and then you can also get a bunch of other tools that I have that actually work with your Facebook, personal Facebook profile as well, like a Fred connector. The Group Monkey helps you extract the information from your Facebook group. Friend disconnector. I have tons of training and things like that. You can go to myvisionagency.com to check that out. But if you want to become, and of course, if you want to join Vision at the professional plan, you get all of the tools. So it includes all of these things as well. Okay. Now, for the partner plan, okay, you can actually get 20 licenses to resell yourself. Okay. So for $147 a month, you get 20 licenses. So you can sell them for whatever you want. Now, there is a minimum, which is very, very inexpensive. But it gives you the flexibility of deciding, like, how do you want to actually use this? I explained on Monday how I use the tool, because it's one thing to have tools that we can resell. I mean, that's great, right? Who doesn't love to resell a tool and then make a bunch of profit? But you need to position it in a way that it makes sense to the people who would actually need it. Okay. And we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. I'm going to show you how to actually find the people who would want to purchase Genius Messenger, right? Everyone on Facebook. If you use Facebook for business, you need a way of managing your messages in your personal messenger, because really that's what we use the most, right? So, like I said, you could sell, there's like I do, a license is $47, or actually it's $67 if you add the, the additional tools. But let's just say I sell a license for $47. You can actually do that 20 times. Okay. So you can sign 20 people up at $47 a month, and it's only going to cost you $147. And then you are going to be making 47 times 20. Okay. You just will always still pay. And this is why I love this over like even white labeling, because when you white label, you're still responsible for support. But when you're a reseller, you just sign them up. You're literally selling the username and password. And then the company takes care of the training and the support and all of those things. This is why this is so great of a business model, because you make more money. You don't have to wait for the commissions from the affiliate company that you're promoting. But also you aren't having to create your own software and then manage all of it and have all the office expenses and employees and all of those things, right? So it's literally, you become a software reseller for $147. Okay. Now, of course, I always want to support my team, so I do have this sales funnel template. I have a HighLevel account that I can give you, and then all of these other things. I do live training and so on. You can click here and find out more about that. And then also for the partner, though, if you want more licenses. For $297, you can actually get 50. Okay, so that's 50 accounts that you can resell for whatever you want to resell. Now, a lot of people will just kind of eat the cost of this and then give this as a bonus for signing up for, like, maybe you have clients or something that need Facebook to organize their leads, and you want to add that into the membership, kind of like I do. I have my partner costs for all the software, and then I mark that up to create an actual business, and then I throw in social media content and all kinds of other things, okay? I see that Trevor hopped in on YouTube, and Linwood, hello. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so hopefully I've kind of broken that down and made it clear so that you guys know kind of where you want to start. Maybe you just want to use the CRM, and that's great. Maybe you want to become a partner and a reseller and then be able to resell this as well. Okay, so this process that I've showed you this week is how to be a reseller. And then if you're interested in the tools, next week I'm going to be live as well, 5 days, of course, and I'm going to show you all about the Genius Messenger CRM, which also does integrate with HighLevel. Okay. So those are all the plans. Terry says, is this different from what my membership with Vision is now? This is if you are in the professional plan, let me go here, actually, the main website. I don't know what plan you are on right now, Terry, but if you want to know the plans, if you go to plans here, if you have the professional plan here and you have access to Chirply and RoboContact and all of that, you have access to this as well. Okay. If you want to, this is totally different from the Vision membership, aside from the fact that if you did want to join at the professional plan level, then you would get all the tools instead of just this. Okay. So if you have the professional plan, you have all of this already. Okay, so let's dive in now to the membership area. Okay, so remember when we talked about setting all the software up, okay, what we need to accomplish is having one place that we can send them to that they can log into with one login. This is how I prefer to do it. There's lots of ways. Sometimes people will send, one email for every single software that you get, and I think that's really confusing, and so I don't like to do that. I create one membership area and then I invite them to that way I can constantly add resources. I can always have a way to contact them, and they have one place to go to with all their information. Okay, so you can see here, and I'm going to take you on the back end and show you how to actually build this and how easy it is, but I want you to get an overview of what we're actually building. So I have 3 different modules here, basically. Okay, so it's the partner, and then the additional tools that are available in the Essentials Plus tools, and then the Genius Messenger. Okay, so what's really cool about these tools is that when you create the username, it's going to be the email that they sign up with. So you can, in the automation sequence, they're using that email that they used when they created their account or they made a purchase. And then it's always going to be defaulting to 123456. Okay. So that's going to be the password for all of the software. Now that is how the company does it, which I absolutely love, because if you had to provide different passwords, it would be kind of complicated. You couldn't really set it up like this unless you did, some other like coding and different things. Okay. But since they do allow you to do just the default 123456 as the password, then you can create this membership area, and it is all inclusive for everyone. Okay. So this is good for people who, whether they just purchased the Essentials plan with the Genius Messenger, or whether they purchased the Essentials Plus plan and then they have all the additional tools here, or maybe they are actually a partner. Now, think about this as well. How many people, especially if you are being very specific with your targeting, how many people are going to sign up for this tool and then start using it, which I highly recommend that if you're going to be a reseller, make it there's tons of programs, but make it a tool that you're actually using, that you actually like. because your clients will, ask you questions, and keeping that relationship is a great way to also upsell them on other tools, right? Especially if you are, you're in this digital marketing niche, that's exactly what I'm doing here, right? This is from Genius Messenger CRM. I'm also a partner of Tier 5, and that's where I'm getting these tools, right? I'm also a partner of HighLevel, and that is what I've built my system on, okay? That's also what I'm able to, how I'm able to give my partners the websites and provide them with all of the HighLevel tools and all of this training. This is my membership area, okay? So definitely don't think small about like, oh, I just need to give them the password and user email. Think big, because this is your business. This is how you're going to build on something as simple as a $47 software that you're making a profit of, 30 something, $40, whatever. You can think of it like that, or you can think of it as you're actually building a business and you want to also provide value. I know that if you need these tools, you will want these tools also, okay? Which is also a good way of upselling, okay? If they come here, now this is very generic, okay? This is like, I basically create the skeleton. I put all the information in that I need to talk about. And then maybe I want to go in and create my own video, which I do have tons of videos. And if you remember my training from last week, where I talked about how you can create a strategy with your live videos so that you can actually throw them in here. Now, remember when I first started today's training, I said next week, I'm going to talk about how to actually use the tools, right? So I'm going to be live and I'm going to be talking about different ways of using the tools, which is a great way of getting people to sign up for the tools, okay? Now, when they sign up for the tools, they're also experiencing these other tools. They're also going to find out more about the reseller opportunity, okay? So now they're coming in maybe on a free trial, and now they're investigating all these other things that I'm introducing to them that they would definitely benefit from, right? All these tools work with their personal Facebook profile. This manages their messenger. And then now, if they like the tool, they could actually resell it. So I'm thinking on every level how I can best utilize this opportunity for the people who are interested in this type of thing, okay? I see website creations is on YouTube. Hello, 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 Ricky. How are you? Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so let's get into the back end, okay? Now, if you are inside of HighLevel or your Vision account, okay, you can be a HighLevel partner or you can be a member, and a member is a sub-account within my agency, okay? So if you want your own HighLevel account, you have to actually use my affiliate link, which you can get at myvisionagency.com, and join with that plan, and then you get a professional plan. And again, see, this is exactly what I'm teaching you. I am using all of these tools that I have gathered together in all these resources, and I'm using them as a bonus for the people who want to sign up for my program. This is how I'm doing it. This has been insanely successful, and more than that, I get so much feedback on how people just love having this as a resource. You can see that these are all of the products that I have, okay? But not everyone has access to these specific products, all right? The way that HighLevel handles their membership areas is you have your dashboard, okay? That just tells you statistics. You have the products, which are all of the different courses or modules or whatever you want to say. And then if you look at the back end of what I just showed you, we have the Getting Started, we have the Genius Messenger Essentials, and then we have the reseller, okay? Now, if I click here, you're going to see, this is what I was talking about, repurposing, and with your live strategies, this is kind of how I got diverted. But so all of the training I'm doing this week, what I'm going to do is put this into the module for the Genius Messenger reseller. So I think about this. I'm using my live content to talk about how to set it up. And then I'm taking that, and that is helping me promote it, okay? So I can sign up partners and users of the software, but also I'm taking all of those same videos, here's the same thumbnail that I created, and I'm putting that in this membership area, so I'm kind of making this whole series as double duty. So if I get a partner and they get access to this membership area, they're going to be able to have all the training they need to be able to set up their system that I've also built on HighLevel, which I've also provided them a free membership of, okay? So definitely, again, we want to be efficient And we want to utilize all of the resources we have so that we can set them up for success. Because guess what? If we set them up for success, then they will stay. Okay, they will stay a customer, which means that we are completely hands off. You might do a little bit in the beginning of setting things up and all of that, but once they are a member, then the company takes care of all of that. Okay, so we just have 3 modules here. Now let me show you. If you go to edit, you'll see here all of the settings, but let's actually just create one from scratch. Okay, so let's go to products and let's go create product, and we can just build one on our own. So I'm just going to call this test and create product. All right, so now you see it's basically what you just saw, right? But if we want to set the all the settings basically for our main membership area, we can, give it a title here. We can create the thumbnail here. Now, here's something really cool. You can do some customizations, okay? You can make yourself as the instructor, and this is why I highly recommend that you customize all of this content. I mean, you can definitely give the training videos and all of those things, but if you're trying to build a brand and really establish yourself so that the person who gets a free trial of Genius Messenger CRM, when they log into the membership area, they're impressed by what they see. They're impressed by your training style. They're impressed by the amount of knowledge that you know. All of these things you're teaching them in this course, okay? So I highly recommend that you customize it. And if you don't like video, you can do screenshots, okay? And I'll show you that in just a second. So you can put your name here for the instructor or whatever. Add your profile picture if you want. There's your name and title. You can add your logo, and these are basically all of the settings. It's very, very simple. You'll also see here if you do want to add some custom JS or CSS if you're into that. But you can also, what's really cool is embed. We have a chat widget here that's really simple to set up, and you set up your chat widget with your account, and then you can paste it here. And what's really cool in the header section, what's really cool is it will actually put your chat in the bottom right-hand corner of your membership area. So let's actually go down here. I'm just going to grab the code here, and let's go back to the product. And we created a test product. So I'm just going to click in here and go to edit details, and let's scroll down here. And what's really cool is once you set that chat widget up, you don't have to set it up every time. It's just like basically a global thing. So let's go back here. And if we go to preview now, you'll see here's my chat widget. Okay, so that, again, that's part of like converting your offer, because think about this. If they got access, okay, and they're in here and they're trying to figure out like, how do I do this? How do I do that? You want to make sure this is part of the onboarding process. You want to make it as simple as possible, but you also want to make sure that they have a way of contacting someone so that they can get onboarded, right? They can get, make sure that they know, oh, okay, click in this module to get my username and password. Oh, okay, yeah, you have to enable the extension. Those types of things. People will have questions while they're trying to learn, or where is all the, where can I contact support? And then you can say, oh, it's directly into your, your dashboard. So they will have these initial questions, and having this here makes it really simple. What's really cool about this too is it does go in to the HighLevel CRM. You can access your conversations here, all those things, right? So all of the automations take place. All right, so this is our first category, and you can see let me X out of this. You can see from this one here that our first category is just getting started. Okay, so let's go back here and we'll click in there, and we can just change this to getting started. And then here's where we want to put our modules. Okay, so that would be like this section here. So you can see inside the getting started area, we have 2 different sections, okay, because this is specific for Genius Messenger, all right? So now we have our category here. Of course, you do have the option if you want to publish it right away or save it as a draft. You can actually lock it as well. So maybe you want them to like get through the initial module before they can go on to the next one. Or you could also drip it if you want to do that. And again, here's the thumbnail. So if you've already created them and it's your live stream, like now next week when I'm showing how to use Genius Messenger, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to come back to my membership area, and then I'm going to put in all of those videos that I did to show how to get started with Genius Messenger, how to actually use it, all of those things I'm going to be teaching, and then I will put here. Okay, so now my training area that I'm working on is also doubling as my live content that I'm using to promote the tool. Okay, so saving time, you guys, saving time and automation. This is what we want to do. All right, I do want to make sure that I am checking Facebook here too as well. Let's see if I have any questions. Okay, cool. All right, so this is the gist of how you create this membership area. It is so simple, you guys. Now, once you create it, let's go back here. You can also customize it. So you have all of these options here. Like maybe you want to preview this one and see if that's the kind of style that you're looking for. You also have this option here that you can preview. That's the one that I typically use. You can change the banners, and I have so much training on, really diving into the membership area. But if you did want to, like, let's say that you chose this one, you wanted to customize, you can change this banner here. You can change any of the colors, change the background color there. You can change all of the sections and add different images. If you want to change how the lessons look, you can do that in here. Super easy, and then you just save it, okay? Now, once you have created that, okay, that's just the product, all right? Now let's go back here to all of the products that we have. That's just the product, but we have not really put the product to use, okay? Meaning we have not told the system what to do with it yet. And what we want to happen is when someone purchases the subscription to the tool, okay, and this is what we set up all this week, when someone purchases, we want it to release the membership area, and we need it to send them login credentials to the membership area, okay? Because in our automations that I showed you yesterday, we've already set it up to, as soon as they purchase it through Stripe, it's going to talk to the partner, the main company, and it's going to create the username and the password, but that's all that happens. Now we need to send them the invite or the access info to our membership area so that they can get logged in. And then when they go to the first module here and it says how to access, it says here, log in with your email address and password. Okay, so by the time they get access to this, it has already been created inside of the partner system, which is QB. Okay. QB is what Tier 5 and Genius Messenger CRM uses, okay? So now how do you do that, okay? So let's go to the membership area again, and you can go to offers, all right? Now these are all the offers that I have. You can create an offer, and let's just say test. All right. And now when you're creating an offer, what you're doing is saying that basically these things go together. Okay. So when I tell the system to do something, I need to have it in an offer. I can't release a product without having it in an offer. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let's choose, let me find my Genius Messenger here. Where is it? Oh, I think... oh, I know why, because it's not published. So let's go back here to the, to this and edit. Okay. All right, so let's just go back here, and I don't really want to mess up any of my automation. So what I'm going to do is let's just choose Google My Business. Okay, let's just say that's the product that I want to create an offer. And I can create a price here, but remember, we already have our checkout system, so I'm not going to create a price here. Okay, but technically what you could do is say, that this course is $45, and then they can purchase it, and then that's the whole checkout system. Okay, but I actually don't want to do that. I just want to create the offer. And then down here, you can be more specific. Okay, so here's the offer. The offer is called Test. And now I need to put all the products within my test offer that I want to release when I tell it to. Okay, so I can scroll through here, and maybe I want to add the start a consulting business. Okay, maybe I want to scroll through here and add artificial intelligence. Okay, so when I add these here, they are going to get access to my main membership area. That's one link no matter what products they're getting. Okay, it's going to be one link. They're going to get access. When they log in, they're only going to have access to these products that I created. Okay, they're not going to have access to all of them, and the reason they don't is because I gave them this specific offer. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. And of course, with all of your images here, I just use Canva. It tells you the exact size. Like if you can see, I just created this image here and then downloaded. And then I went through all of these for the, the different tools and just added the logo. Super simple. Okay, and then you just upload there. All right, so once you create your offer, all right, I'm going to save. Now you have that offer that you can connect. And remember, when we created our products, I said, let's go to products here. I said that that's the easiest way to release it. So let's go ahead, and if we were creating a product, and I did show you yesterday in the training, as we're creating our product, you can see down here, it says membership offer. Okay. So anything, no matter what you put here, you might put like $1, okay? But if you say as soon as a purchase is made with this product, then it's going to release this membership offer. So if we scroll through here, you could find the offer that you just created. Okay, and then you would say to release that offer, and then that is how we're going to ensure that when they purchase the product, okay, that we already set up yesterday, it's going to release that specific membership area. But there's one more thing that we need to do, okay? We need to go back to our sites, and we need to go to the settings. And there's some things that you should know about these settings. First of all, you want to definitely connect your domain. For example, mine is training.myvisionagency.com. Okay, that is going to be the main website that all of your training is housed on. Okay, so that's really important. You always want to have your own domain. But here is where you're going to determine the email. Okay, so there's many ways of doing this, but this is the most simple way. Okay. So all you need to do is toggle this on. And what you're telling the system is every time I get a new, and it says here, automatically send a welcome email when someone completes the offer in the checkout. Okay. Now you can create your own, email template, which I have, and then you can choose that there and it will send out. Okay. Now, you can also use the default. Okay. Now, if you want to create your own membership email, all you need to do is you can go to the marketing section here, and you're going to go to email builder, and you're going to go create email. And then you'll see that there's actually a membership welcome email here that you can choose from. And what's really cool about this is it already has all of the custom values that you need in there that will make sure that even though it's sending this particular email, the way we have it set up, it's sending this email to every single person, no matter what the course is, no matter what we're offering, they're going to get this email. So when you use these custom values here, it will fill in. For example, it says, hi, contact first name. That's going to be their name. Thanks for joining our, and then it's actually going to give the title of the offer. Okay, so if we go back here and we're looking at, and I can't get back there without exiting out of here, but when we go back and we're looking at the title, remember we called test, it would actually say test here, okay? And then it would say you can access the course here, and then it would actually give the link to the specific course that they got the offer, okay? So it's gonna just fill in the appropriate information. It's gonna fill in their email address, and then it's also going to generate a password and then send that, okay? So that's all you need to do with that, okay? If you want a custom email, you just want to make sure that you're not affecting any of these custom values, but you can go through and change the heading and the colors and all of those cool things that you want to. And then once you do create your template, you're just going to go back to sites, and then you're going to go back to settings and go to email settings, and then you're just going to choose that template that you have there and make sure that's toggled on and save. Okay. You can also, if you're using the drip feature, you can also create a custom email there as well. Okay. So you guys, that's really the quick and dirty rundown of how you can completely automate the whole onboarding and sign up process to resell software. Okay. Now, of course, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to show you how to actually get clients who want to purchase this software. Okay. So, like I always talk about, we created our offer from forward to backward. Okay. We have our website, we have our checkout system, we have the system that automatically creates the account, we have our membership area where they're going to get access to, and then they're going to get all of the training and contact information and all of the tools, everything that we have to offer, even the partner program where they can resell. Okay. We have everything that they are being exposed to. We even have our little chat widget there in case they have questions. Okay. Now, tomorrow, now that our system, we have our offer, our system's put in place, tomorrow, we're going to actually go prospecting. So I'm going to show you real time. I'm going to be replying to real people. I'm going to show you what I'm saying. I'm going to go find the people who are interested in Genius Messenger CRM, and we're going to get the ball rolling. So I'm going to show you that whole process there. Let me see here. I see that website creations. Oh, it's Karen. Hi, Karen. And Terry says, so my membership is for teaching and upsells. Okay, Terry, you can have, it's basically just, it doesn't have to, if you're, are you asking me, is it a membership for teaching upsells? The membership, and this is again something that I always try to drive home. The membership area is simply these products and then your ability to decide who gets the product. Okay. Now, it can be for teaching, but it doesn't have to be. For example, if you look at Envision, I have this set up for social media content. So I have like Vision affiliate templates, I have social media manager content. And then when you click in there, then I deliver the Canva template, right, for the content. Okay. So I use this in many different ways to deliver whatever content I'm trying to deliver. But when you add them to a membership area, it gives them the ability to, like I was saying, it gives you the ability to add additional information in there. It gives them a place to keep coming back to. You could also, if you wanted to create an offer, and then add the Genius Messenger module or product here. And then maybe I want to throw in and inside my offer, I want to also add the product that I'm calling live training replays, right? Because I want them to also be exposed to my live training, because that is, again, part of building the know, like, and trust factor. So hopefully I clarified that. Okay. So you said yes. I think I clarified that. Okay, so I don't see any other questions. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I really appreciate you spending your time with me, and I will deliver the goods tomorrow and show you all of my best tips and tricks on finding clients on Facebook who are, because obviously, who needs Genius Messenger CRM that manages the Facebook leads on your personal profile? Everyone on Facebook. Where do we go to find people on Facebook? We go to Facebook. Okay. So I'm going to show you all my best tips and tricks tomorrow. And again, thank you for your time. I will see you then. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.